Here's a question: does God ordain everything? The Westminster Catechism says that God ordains whatsoever comes to pass, and that is a synthesis of Scripture that I agree with. If you look at Scripture, God's ordination is across every little detail. There's Charles Spurgeon, he actually had this thing about the dust motes, like the little flying dust particles that you see. And he said even those are there by divine design and intention. God may not be the initiator of everything. So when it comes to evil and it comes to suffering, God may not initiate that. But God is sovereign over it so that he could stop it, he could pull it back, he could control it, and he can remain in control so that it never goes past the boundary that he sets. We know that there's evidence in Scripture where God intervenes and interrupts sins from happening. Take Abraham's wife Sarah, who's brought into the Egyptian palace, and God stops him from sinning and committing sin against Abraham. We know that God intervenes and stops certain sins. He doesn't stop or intervene against all sins. Does that make God immoral or evil? No, it doesn't. It means that God works in the counsel of his will, all things together for the good of those who love God and are called according to his purpose. God brings everything that comes to pass. Everything that happens is all being worked. God is working in it all for the highest good and the highest end